All right, and hello everyone out there in Sooner Land. It feels great to see you guys again now. Well, it's over. Hate to say it, but it's time to put the beat Alabama and that Sugar Bowl and all of it, put it away. Because a new season is about to begin. But to begin the new season, you need to have a spring game. The spring game this year is set for this Saturday, April the 12th, set in 2014. A couple of the big things that are happening on campus this weekend, along with their annual spring game, is their spring sale. Spring sale is at McCaslin Fieldhouse. Doors open at 8 a.m. There you for sure will find anything you want to from Oklahoma. That's actually where I found my OU helmet back there, and my Sooner Schooner light, or my Sooner Schooner hat, and my OU light is on. That's where I found that at. Is at the OU spring sale last year. I will tell you, it was not cheap, but I mean they have everything there, from the helmets to the shoes to the jerseys, and it's not just the OU athletic department. That is the main course of who is there, but there's also other people there also. Corresponding with that is the Boomer Barbecue. That'll be across from McCaslin Fieldhouse. That starts at 12 o'clock. You must have your Boomer Barbecue tickets to get into that. They'll do the last year at least they did the pregame show. They'll have all sorts of bands and it was just last year I believe it was Banana Seat. It was just a good old time there before the official, what everybody's waiting on, the OU spring game, the first time that fans will get to see this team since beating Alabama. Students have been able to, but not fans. Fans the first time they've been able to, and that starts at 2 o'clock, and the game will be televised for those of you out of the market. Be on Fox Sports Oklahoma, or check your local Fox affiliates. For those of you that will be at the stadium, like myself, it's supposed to be in the mid 80s this weekend for the game. The Sooner Radio Network will have the game, as will Sooner Sports TV. The Sooner Sports Radio Network crew, my good buddy from T-Row in the Morning Show on Sports Talk 1400, Toby Rowland, and his good old partner Merv Johnson will again be in the main Sooner Radio Network booth. On the sidelines, also from Sports Talk 1400 KREF, or Sports Talk 1400, whichever you're calling it now, Dusty Dvorak and Teddy Lehman. Also on there pretty frequently, at least once or twice a week, and it has his own show up in Tulsa on the Buzz, is Chris Plank, and they have added another former Sooner. This is a defensive specialist. He's on the newest addition to not only the radio network, but to the, as I said, the sideline team, and that is Rufus Alexander. Now, Sooner fans remember Rufus. He's now a part of this radio crew, or at least he's going to or at least he's going to be part of the spring game. So be looking for that also. Play-by-play, as far as Fox Sports Net, Fox Sports Oklahoma is concerned, a guy that needs no introduction to the state of Oklahoma, Ron Thuland. His color man will be Dave Lapham, and the sideline reporter will be the former Oklahoma State Cowboy and now OU sideline turner, Chad McKee. Obviously, this won't be for those that are watching it on TV with Ron, Dave, and Chad. But if you're in the stadium, those attending the game, the Pride of Oklahoma, of course, will play Boomer Sooner after every touchdown or so. And there will also be a band called My So-Called Band. They specialize in 90s uh, music covers. So they cover a lot of music from the 90s in that era. For those of you that are attending, the post game information, there is a post game celebration. Yet, however, this year they've decided to not do the autographs, but they do invite the fans to stick around because the Pride of Oklahoma will perform a post-game concert for about an hour after the game's over. Once that's concluded, if there's still time, you can pack up your OU memorabilia that you got from the OU store earlier, and you can head to L. Dale Mitchell Park, where Texas and OU will play baseball, and you get $4 admission to the Red River rivalry in baseball if you bring your spring game ticket voucher. You have to bring the spring game ticket voucher, or you don't get in for $4 to that game. And by the way, that game is not on television for Soonersports.tv. It's only on your computer or tablet or iPhone apps. If you do the computer thing, it's Soonersports.tv. If you do the tablet or you do the iPhone, it is quite easy. All you do is you look up for Oklahoma, and it'll show you this, and this is the official OU Sooner Sports To Go app. So you need to look for that if you haven't already done so. Things to know about this game is, well, it's really going to be a big avatar towards Trevor Knight. Behind Trevor Knight, there is no experience with Blake Bell moving to tight end. And now, by the way, Blake Bell is injured. And Sterling Shepard's gone. A lot of the guys are gone. So it's a new offense. And a lot of the offensive specialists are out or gone. So look for him. And also, by the way, look for a couple of the newer running backs recruited by Cale Gundy to get a lot of snaps. Last time this team was out on the field, they won the Sugar Bowl, winning it 45-31 over Alabama. Oklahoma has a lot of conference titles, as we all know. Bob won his first in 2000, won another in 2002, 2004. Then went on a streak of Big 12 championships. 06, 07, 08. Took off a year in 09. Won it again in 010. Took it off in 11 and won it in 12 before taking another year off last year, finishing second in the league. In 15 years, Bob Stoops has career wins at 160 to losses at 39, winning percentage of .804. All that included is an 11-2 record last year. Second in the Big 12 in 2013. Of course, capping it off with a 2014 Sugar Bowl win over Alabama, 45-31. In that game, Oklahoma was ranked 11th. Alabama was ranked 3rd in the Sugar Bowl in New Orleans. Oklahoma won it 45-31, pushing Bob Stoops' bowl record to 8-7 in 15 years, winning percentage of 0.533. All of his bowl wins and losses are at Oklahoma, all 15 years at OU. No ties for the Sooners. Three main keys for this offense is offensively, just play to your advantage. Don't show too much, but you have got to get Trevor Knight some confidence. He did get hurt twice last year. I don't think that the second injury, the one in Bedlam, hurt him too much. But then again, you don't want him to get too high over the win over Alabama. So you want to reach that good medium, and this is a good way to do that. The defensive players, just play young. Just keep on playing the way that you have. Even losing the 2 games last year the way that they did, they still finished within the top of the Big 12 in pass defense. And 2 years ago, going into the West Virginia game late in the year, they were up in the tops of defensive statistics. So over the last 2 years with Mike back, the defense has improved. Now, obviously, it's not to that staggering level that it was at when Mike and Bob first came here, but there are a couple of reasons to why that's happened. You don't really want to say excuses, but a pretty good one is the offensive production has definitely increased in the Big 12 since Mike left and is now back. Just ask one of those 2 losses last year, Baylor. Special teams, I don't know that you can get much better in special teams. Michael Honeycutt's just doing great. Jed Barnett can get a couple of punts in there, good. Other than that, you cannot really complain too much about the special teams. Well, I'll see you guys at the spring game. I got a post game coming up after this one's over, of course. And then we'll break down the regular season. And before you know it, Louisiana Tech comes knocking. I'll be ready. You guys better be ready. I'm out. Before I do that, though, remember, follow me on Facebook. Find me on Facebook, Kerry James Taylor, or you can find me on Twitter at SoonerFanOK. Please do that, guys. Appreciate all you my followers, all my YouTube people. Appreciate you guys. I love you guys a lot. And as always, never forget this. Boomer Sooner, guys. I love y'all. Peace out.